Hi everyone, so we're going to give you a demonstration on how to use the pull-up and chin-up assist at Unique. A couple of things to consider. Handle positions if we're using the dips. So the handles do rotate out and in. Practically, if you are taking them in, you're more likely to feel it when you're doing the exercise in the triceps. The wider position is just going to place a little bit more emphasis on the chest. But the difference between the two it isn't that great, so wouldn't worry about it too much. In terms of setup, which is the main thing for most people who are going to use this option as a pull-up or dip, or rather a pull-up or chin-up, or wide grip, is the pad and adjusting that, and then the weight. Okay, so the idea of this machine particularly is it's just going to make things a little bit easier for you to do the exercises by adding some resistance and plates, which are down here. You know, subtracting that weight from your body weight. All right, so it makes it a little bit more achievable. So things to do in terms of setup. We've got the pad, and it may well be locked at the back, in which case if it's here, we just add a little bit, put off a little bit of tension, and then pull that pin out the back. Then the second pin we can click in, so the pad is nice and stable. Okay, it might take a little bit of time to figure out what weight is appropriate for you on this exercise, and that's where if you're not working with a coach, if you're trying this out, start a little bit lower down on the stack and then work back up. All right, so for me, if you're a 100 kilo person, go closer to that number on the assist to start with. If you're new to strength training, you might need a little bit more help. So down here is the pin, and we can choose which number in kilos we want to put on. So you might want to make a note of what that is once you've done this and found that correct weight. So just for the purpose of this video, I've put it on 50 kilos. I'm around like 85 kilos. So it's going to give me a decent amount of support, but not enough to make it really, really easy. Yeah. So I want to make sure it's a bit of a challenge for a set rep range that you're guided to by your coach. Okay. So now from here, I can do the chin up in the narrow position, or we can do the wide grip pull up, which is a bit tougher, it's a bit harder. Just going to work more of those kind of wider parts of your back. Again, this is a slightly easier grip, slightly tougher on the wider positions. What we do from here is we put our knees on the pad, right towards the back, overarm grip, and then slowly allow yourself to go all the way down long, brace, and then you can pull up. And then if the weight is appropriate, you should feel a little bit of help, and it should allow you to drop down, get that squeeze, and get hard in the desired range. When you finish, come towards the top, 1 foot off to the side, and slowly let that come back up. Same execution for the chin up in the narrow position. If you find it's really easy, then take a plate or two off. And the goal is to work towards doing body weight exercises here, or maybe just like, you know, slowly getting a bit stronger and moving down the numbers for a less of assistance. Okay. If we're doing dips, okay, as I explained at the start, that different handle position. Not a huge change in where you'll feel it, other than if you are a little bit tighter in the shoulder, yeah, you might feel more comfortable with that being a bit wider. All right. So hands to the back here, right to the back. It's going to be harder if your hands are further forward towards you. We want to open up the shoulder. Hands here, nice and tight in the grip. One knee on top again, and drop down into the right angle here, and then we can push up, leaning in, and again, 1, Now, both of these clicked in, can be done bodyweight versions. Or blobs just like that. Okay, hopefully that helps and you've now got a good idea of what you're doing on here.